Click the bell, turn on all notifications, and subscribe for around-the-clock WWE news in real time. The home of the most consistent and dedicated breaking news in WWE, SeanzViewEnt, is here for you. Like, comment, and share today.
We have some developing details this morning. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake and bake. It is time to get all the ingredients added, whether it be the eggs, whether it be the bacon, whether it be the ham, whether it be the cereal, whether it be the oatmeal, whether it be the coffee, whatever it may be, the OJ, the apple juice. It is time to become a channel member, subscribe, and remember, if you want me to remain on YouTube, yes, definitely become a channel member today. Ladies and gentlemen, you thought it was only 2 titles? You only thought it was 2 championships that we saw change hands? Well, Sean, obviously you're referring to, remember to like and comment and interact. Like the video. Tell your friends, your boyfriends, your girlfriends. But yes, this week it was a monumental week for title switches, title swaps, title exchangements, and new champions were crowned this week in WWE. Shocking, developing, prevailing. LA Knight, SmackDown, became the WWE United States Champion by defeating Shinsuke Nakamura on USA's Blue brand. As the world saw, LA Knight won his championship. But over on Monday Night Raw, and another shocking development, it was shown, the world saw, as Io Sky defeated Rhea Ripley for the WWE Women's World Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, it was a very dramatic win. It was a very chaotic win. It was definitely something people didn't see coming. But you know what? People want unpredictability. Well, that certainly was unpredictable. Now, as it concerns another title change, ladies and gentlemen, you thought it was done there? You thought it was ending there? Oh no, ladies and gentlemen, this may be just the start of even more title changes, more title wins in the world of professional wrestling, because according to those in the know, we have yet another new champion. Another top performer has won a championship. Ladies and gentlemen, according to those in the know, the industry pundits, according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters, Indy Hartwell wins title in first post WWE match. Yes, Indy Hartwell, congratulations to her. Here's a girl, here's a woman, here's a female that should have never been released. Here's a girl, here's a woman that should have still stayed on the main roster of WWE. In my opinion, a very shortcoming, a very bad maneuver, a big mistake on the WWE's part to release Indy Hartwell from her WWE contract. Here's hoping now that she has won a title, she has won a championship. Here's hoping that she can once again return to the WWE down the line. But I'm sure right now she is enjoying and she is loving her success, winning her first title post WWE. Also, we are receiving word right now that the former girlfriend of John Cena, Nikki Bella, says that she has reacted to the John Cena heel turn over a week ago now. And Nikki Bella said the following: "It's a gift." Nikki Bella reacts to John Cena's shocking heel turn. Also, more championship news here on the Brash and the Brazen as it concerns WWE. Shocking developments. There will be a unification, 2 titles on the line, massive unification match under the umbrella of the WWE. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. But ladies and gentlemen, that certainly is not all, because we are receiving word. This is the last stop. This will be the retirement. This is the retirement plan. Who's retiring? Who is giving it the last go? It seems like 2025 is going to be the year of retirements, from John Cena to Bill Goldberg to this other top star, this other performer. Ladies and gentlemen, receiving word right now, Shawn Spears is explaining his retirement plans, and that's probably why he's getting this push. This is probably why he's winning championships. This is probably why he is winning titles in WWE, and there is no mistaking that this is the Brash and the Brazen. Ladies and gentlemen, domestic battery against a top star, a top performer, which another shocking top story. God, we've been filled with shocking, surprising stories already this morning. We're only 4 minutes into this thing. Ladies and gentlemen, a domestic battery case has been dismissed, and actually no charges are being filed on an ex-AEW star. So luckily, thankfully, that is a good thing. Edge, Adam Copeland, another big championship news, guys. We all know that at AEW pay-per-view tonight will be Dean Ambrose, John Moxley, whichever you want to call him. We'll call him John Moxley versus Adam Cope. Cope, The rated R superstar. Ladies and gentlemen, shocking developments on that. Listen to this one. He said the following: Edge. I can't stand the rated R superstar Cope. I can't stand that name Cope. I'm just going to refer to him as Edge. AEW Revolution, and this is what Edge said. AEW Revolution may be my last world title match. Now, does this mean that Edge is once again thinking about retirement, thinking about his final days in the wrestling business? Will this be it? But what if Edge, Adam Copeland, can win the AEW World Championship? What if he can wrestle it away from Jon Moxley tonight? That would be huge, and that would be monumental in every sense of the word. But ladies and gentlemen, that is certainly not all. And remember, guys, you get all this coverage every day. You get the most in-depth, the most descriptive, the most decisive, the most exclusive rumors and news first before anywhere else. And we will give you all the fine details to keep you in the know on the latest, the hottest, the greatest, the newest, the most dynamic news in WWE. And we even sprinkle in some AEW from time to time, as you can see. But that's not all, because the news just keeps on coming. The hits just keep getting bigger and bigger. Because Asuka, ready for Wrestlemania in Japan, Godzilla entrance. Now, there's been a lot of rumors, a lot of speculation. Will Asuka be ready? Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. Speaking about Asuka, and again, not taking anything away from Asuka. She's hoping to return. We're hoping she's going to return, but something just came breaking. Guys, breaking news on Seth Rollins, CM Punk for WrestleMania. If the WWE decides, we as of now, this is what we know. We know that at WrestleMania, the WWE is currently planning a triple threat match. Seth Rollins versus CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. That's on the map. However, what is also on the radar, if the WWE doesn't seem to go with those plans, is we could get, for the first time in WrestleMania history, that these four components would be involved. For the first time ever, it would be CM Punk and the returning AJ Lee versus Seth freaking Rollins and Becky Lynch in one of the most explosive tag team matches in WrestleMania history. That would be unbelievable. That would be undeniable. Lynch Rollins versus AJ Lee, CM Punk. How incredible, how special, how spectacular would that be? The biggest mixed match, tag team match in WWE history. Wow. You want to talk about a battle. It certainly would be a battle at the end of the day with all those components. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, we are receiving word right now. WWE 2K25 will include Cody Rhodes' AEW throne smashing entrance, where he smashes Triple H's throne. Now, that is what they did in AEW, and now they're bringing it into a WWE video game. That, ladies and gentlemen, is monumental. That is shocking also. We got a big reunition. We got a big reuniting in the world of WWE. Who has come back together again? Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we saw, as you might have known if you're not living under a rock, Vic Joseph discusses reuniting with Corey Graves after recent controversy. And if you don't know about that controversy, you may want to look it up online. And yes, we learned earlier this week, and a lot of fans are excited and motivated about this. WWE launched a WCW YouTube channel. Now, this is also bringing up to the rumors and the gossip and the speculation that WWE may be interested in the relaunch of WCW. Now, what does this mean? I don't know. Who will be utilized? What will be the planning, the strategy? What will be the concept? I don't know, but there's a lot of rumors and speculation about the return of WCW. Again, I don't know what this is pointing to. I don't know what it's going to be made of, but you can expect the unexpected as it concerns that at the end of the day. Also, ladies and gentlemen, it may be Sunday the March 9th. We all switched the clocks. We all turned the clocks. We all saw what's happening with the clocks. Well, while the time has changed, SeanzView Entertainment just keeps on ticking. I keep on clicking. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Because, ladies and gentlemen, if you can believe this one, it was back in the wrestling history, because we do provide wrestling history as well. If you can believe this one, it was back in 1997 that the late, great Brian Pillman was found dead in his hotel room. And now we got his son rocking NXT. And what a brilliant thing that is. What a beautiful thing it is. I just wish that we could have saw that character come to life again through his son. But we know his son doesn't want anything to do with that character. But at the end of the day, it's all about being the loose cannon. Subscribe, click the bell. More to come from the Brash and the Brazen, your premier source, your reigning place, your official home for all WWE as it happens in real time. Subscribe. Plenty more to come. Don't go anywhere.